What is up, everybody? This is D22 with you today from D22 Games, and today we're going to be reviewing the Nintendo 2DS. Yes, this is a 4-year-old system, but I just got this on eBay for $70 and I am absolutely in love with it. Now, the 2DS is basically a non-3D Nintendo 3DS. Now, I did not want to spend $300 for the Nintendo 3DS, so I just wanted to look for a Nintendo product that I could easily afford, and this came up on eBay, and I am just so excited about it. Just looking at this reminds me of those Tiger Electronics games. I mean, it is really cool, and I am just so excited to show you all about this, and I'm just going to tell you what I think about it. So the Nintendo 2DS, like I said, is a cheaper version of the 3DS. And as you can see here, the body is a pretty standard design where it feels like one of those Tiger Electronics handhelds, where it has a control stick on the left and a mono speaker and a front-facing camera. And then on the right of the console is an LED notification light, plus your X, Y, B, and A buttons, and then also on the left is the directional pad. And then you have your main viewing screen on the top, and then also your touch screen on the bottom. And then on the right is your start and select buttons, and then on the bottom right is your power button, and then on the center of the touchpad screen is the home button here. And this is the main front setup of the 2DS system. So we slowed down the video so that you can properly see all the details here. So what we're going to show you next is the top portion of the system, and what you see is the game port where you put the game in, and then there's also a infrared receiver port for the card games. There's an AR card receiver, and then also on the top is the charge port. And then on the left and right are your two shoulder buttons here, and also your camera buttons. They allow you to take pictures using those trigger buttons. And then also we're just going to slowly flip it on the back here, and then you see all the designation and text there, and then also the stylus holder where the red line is, and then there is the barcode. I know it's out of warranty, but it really doesn't matter. I'm just excited about it, and I'm not going to break it. So on this side here, you see your volume slider control, and then also on there is a lanyard holder where you can put on a custom lanyard so that it goes onto your wrist when you want to hold it. And then on your front is the 3.5mm headphone jack where you can stick your headphones in, and then there's also the sleep switch there so that when you slide it to the right, you can set it to sleep. And then on the other side is another lanyard holder, and also the SD card slot, and just the part where you stick the stylus in. And I believe you can get up to 32 gigabytes of storage in this thing, so you can download a lot of games from the Nintendo shop. So we're going to focus on the main specifications and sell points of the Nintendo 2DS here. It is backwards compatible. One of the 3DS games that I have is Super Street Fighter 4, and I love the Street Fighter series even as a kid growing up, and this was exciting for me to know about. So I bought the game yesterday for $10 because it was on sale, and I really loved it. Also, the battery life is noticeably good as well, because let's face it, we can get a lot of playtime out of these if you really take good care and consideration of the system. The battery life on this is 1300 milliampere batteries, but you can last for at least 2 days on a single charge, because this kind of battery allows you to save it at a certain state. So when you slide the switch on the sleep button, I've had a full 2 days on a single charge with this thing. Not gonna lie, it really did the job well. I bought it 2 days ago and I just charged it today. It is really cool. And then there's also the online services such as Nintendo Shop, where you can get free apps and free themes and just things that'll make your Nintendo 2DS look all flashy. And it weighs about 260 grams, so it's not that heavy. It's a pretty light little thing. And then there's also a user-facing front camera, and then 2 forward-facing VGA cameras, which really makes a difference when you want to play certain games with the cameras. The system comes with 2 games that allow you to use the cameras, which is really cool. And like I said before, the included storage is about 4 gigabytes of data, but you can store up to, I believe, 32 or 64 gigs. So you definitely have a lot of storage that you can use to download a lot of your games on here. Now, I haven't gotten a Nintendo system since the Wii U, so when I got this thing, something just sparked inside of me, just the magic of a Nintendo system, because when I think video gaming, Nintendo automatically comes to mind, because Nintendo was my first gaming system, right from the NES all the way to now. I had an NES, I had a Super NES, I had a Nintendo 64, I had a GameCube, I had a Wii, I had a Wii U, and now I have the Nintendo 2DS. I had a Nintendo DS XL, but then I had to sell it to pay off some bills. Anyways, yes, I don't know if I'll be getting the Nintendo Switch, but that's going to be another video for another time. But for now, I am just so in love with the Nintendo 2DS, and it really is a great system to have, because ever since I got it, I just could not stop playing it. I've been playing this thing for hours and just trying out game demos and using the online features, and it also has a pedometer. You can use that to get your steps in, and you can earn play coins to use in Nintendo functions, which is really cool. So I'm definitely impressed with this system. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this helped you in regards to my decision to get the Nintendo DS, because I felt like I did not want to spend an extra $200 on the 3DS XL and have the 3D function, because I honestly don't use the 3D function that much, and I just think it's overrated. And especially for kids that have this system, it'll just strain their eyes with the 3D functionality. I mean, I tried out the 3D functionality of the 3DS. It didn't sell. I wasn't interested in it, so I basically just had to think about my options. And then years and years after, I saw a video from a friend of mine, Raymond Strasdas, who did a similar review of the Nintendo 2DS, and it sold me, because I was looking for a system where it would play both libraries of DS games, and that's it. So thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and game on. See you in the next video, and enjoy Nintendo, because we are playing with power. Yes, we are. So we're not really going to go into a lot of technical specifications, but we are going to focus on the important things. The important thing is that it is backwards compatible, so you can play the entire Nintendo DS and 3DS library of games, which is really cool. Also, I was surprised about the battery life on this system. When you put the battery, or sorry, excuse me, that's a blooper. I'm going to keep this.